Good morning, everyone. We meet again in this Labor Day, public holiday. But the Bible promise is the one that we should continue to claim from the Bible, from God. Amen. Well, today we're going to look at Hebrews chapter 10, verse 36. 希伯来书第10章第36节 Ibrani pasal 10 ayat 36. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 36. You need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what He has promised. Persevere, I think, is one of the hardest thing to do as a Christian, including like enduring, patient, that hanging on certain thing. Because I think in this generation right now, we will prefer things that is instant, faster. Everything got to be fast. We can't even wait for the traffic light to turn into red color, or someone who are blocking us in the front. That we are slowed down because of certain things ahead of us. We can't even wait for another 10 seconds. Well, today I think in the world that some people will keep up in waiting, or give up in because of they fail to persevere on a certain issue of life. Some, when they give up, they give in to alcohol, they give in to other things to solve their bitterness, to solve their pain, to solve their struggle, to solve something that they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. So many times, I think Christian also the same. When we fail to see the hope that we have in God, it could be a training as well in this journey. Christian life is long and a marathon run. If you want to really to finish and get into the finish line at the end of this race of this life, we need to persevere a lot of things. Some we might need to persevere for months, years before we see the result. In ministry as well, in prayer, it doesn't see kind of every time gotta be the same formula. You pray earnestly, the next moment God will answer your prayer. I mean, that's happened, but it's not all the time. In fact, most of the time is that we need to wait. That keeping our confidence will give us the assurance in persevering, to wait for God's reward. Or what the words mentioned to us today is that you will receive what He has promised. I remember when I was in a secondary school, we do this kind of adventure batch for the Pengakap, for the scout. So what we do is that we will set a journey of 20 kilometers. That will be the highest one. Carry 20 kilograms of things at the backpack. So we got to just walk and reach the destiny. Of course, there is some mission, right, or works, or things that we need to complete along the road. So what we were asked to do is that we go to that place, 20 kilometers. Then the next day we will travel back. So at first it start with kind of joyful things. Yeah, we sing songs. We're heading into, that will be the first kilometer. Then eventually, everyone getting tired. The water is running out, and under a hot sun, we haven't reached the place yet. So they always someone to say, "Hey, one more turn." Then we keep on walking because of that person looking at the map. Then he say, one more turn, one more turn. The the test is that whether we can persevere until the end or not. It's not easy. Some give up in the middle of the journey. When they give up, of course, there will be cars that follow, and they will pick them up like after half an hour, so stuff like that. But those who persevere until the end will reach the destination. So basically, we take a one night rest, then out of nowhere, sometimes you will end up in the field, sometimes you will end up in just roadside and so on. Then we wait for the next morning, then we continue on the journey back to our starting point, so-called. So most of the time will be the school. Okay, I remember there's a time whereby we try to take shortcut because we cannot. We lost our patience. We need to get to the place faster. So one of the leaders say, "Hey, let us take shortcut." So we follow. At the end, the shortcut become a longer cut. We lost, and at the end we almost. Our leaders almost go and report to the police because we had completely lost. But we still make our way back. The lesson is that we should just follow the map. We follow the longitude, the point, and then as we reach the destination, look at the map itself. Some of the place we know it's gonna be tough, but that is, I think, it's the same. God had given us a spiritual map, that of our life. He already mentioned in the Bible. This is what we're going to, where we are heading. So do not be surprised when we face struggle or kind of obstacles of life. Persevere. Okay? Keep the confidence in God, knowing that God, as what He has mentioned in Hebrews chapter 10, is we persevere and do His will, that He will reward us as what He had promised to us. Amen. So keep confidence. This is the time that we need to persevere. I'm not quite sure the pandemic, when the end of this pandemic, we need to persevere, and trusting the Lord, continue to do His will. Then we will see the promise, what He had promised to us. It's going to be the reward at the end of this journey. Amen. So God bless you. Have a good day. This is a weekend and a public holiday. Enjoy your time. Of course, need to be very careful if you want to travel or want to go out to do something. Of course, you cannot travel far. It will be just within here. But then again, kita jaga kita. Amen. Follow the SOP so that we still can have that joy and a happy time, either with the family or our personal time. But every time, either we are outside or inside, please comply with the SOP. Amen. So God bless you and see you tonight. Some of us are heading to the English worship service. I want to encourage you to come back. Of course, if you have some kind of doubt about, because of your children, the school in some COVID-19 cases, so you can decide. Of course, if you have that fear and don't have that faith, by thinking because of doubt whether I should go or not, then I will encourage you to seriously consider, because of that infections, because of the children's school, they got cases, so you might need to consider not to attend. But you know me, right? If you know that it's negative, you will have your children is nothing, that you should come for the on-site worship service. Amen. So God bless you. Have a good day.